Unhelpful recommendations. I have a daughter. She is almost 23 years old. We live together in perfect harmony. One problem. She doesn't get along well with men. And for her this is just a sore subject. It doesn't work for the life of me. I don't talk to her about this. There is still a lot of time ahead. Everything will be all right. But the other day, an old friend of mine unexpectedly came for tea. My daughter sat with us. And she immediately, almost from the doorway, "Well, why are you there when you're married? Let's get ready already." Such a mare grew tall. Your classmates and relatives all got married a long time ago, and you're sitting like a woman on a teapot. She burst into tears, jumped up and ran away. The guest had eyes the size of a nickel, saying, "What's wrong and what kind of disrespect is this?" She jumped up and ran away. Is that really what they do? I snapped, which is not very like me. I told her not to stick her nose where it didn't belong, especially when she was sitting without a man, and sent her home. I don't know if I did the right thing. Maybe he'll apologize after all? Inconvenient, inappropriate questions. How familiar this is. Some people ask because they are tactless, others because they do not understand that this can even hurt a person. It's like asking an infertile woman why she doesn't want children, knowing what the real reason is. Cases are different. Every person should know his place. And even a guest who needs to be given tea and given enough time and attention. That's how it is. But the daughter should not have reacted so openly to questions that were not interesting and painful to her. Yes, they put pressure on the patient. This is understandable. However, no matter how disgusting and curious your guest is, to defiantly get up and leave is disrespectful. The girl is already an adult. It was enough to translate the topic, in which you could help her 100%. Moreover, no one knows your daughter's pain better than you. And such a gesture is like a reason for the guest to dig even deeper. The case is unusual. You, as the hostess, should have taken a break and walked away a little to calm your daughter down. After returning, it was necessary to continue the dialogue, but try to minimize your conversation, since in half an hour you have to go to the housing office on business. Well, accordingly, this is an excuse to send away an idle guest. There is a technique that can be called down with uninvited guests. Those. When unwanted guests appear on the doorstep or call and say they are on their way, you say that you have to leave in 15 minutes. At least somewhere. The main thing is to hint that you have no time for guests, no matter how persistent they are. You have very important matters that will not tolerate any delay today. It's up to you to apologize. Although, they won't hurt. Your soul will feel lighter and calmer. Definitely. I don't think your guest didn't deliberately pick out a non-healing wound. But she should have refrained from such questions.